This is the setup for heat transfer by forced convection. Forced convection means heat transfer is happening by convection and the flow of the molecules or the movement of the molecules is forced. That means we are using some blower or fan. In this particular case, in our setup, we are using a blower, which you can see in the bottom. Now, before starting the experiment, we have to ensure that all the mains are off and all this dimer state is rotated to left and all these knobs are in off position. Okay. In this experiment, what we have to do, we have to find out the heat transfer coefficient of a horizontal cylinder which is fitted inside this. Okay, and through this cylinder we will force the air with the help of this blower. Okay. Now, after ensuring that everything is off, what we will do, we will switch on the mains. Then we will let the current come to the device. Okay. Then, like in the natural convection apparatus, what we will do, we will rotate the knob so very slightly, and we will, let us say, we will adjust the voltage to a particular range of 40 to 100. Let us say we are adjusting it to 50 degrees Celsius. 50 volt. After 50 volt, you will see that simultaneously you have to note down this temperature ampere reading also. This is the temperature reading. Again, inside this, you will be having few thermocouples, 7 thermocouples here inside, which readings will be given in this indicator. This is the temperature indicator, and we have to click on here so that it is thermocouple 2. We will get the reading of thermocouple 2 here. We will get the reading of thermocouple 3 here, like this. If I click it, you will get the thermocouple reading of 4. Okay, but before taking the reading, you have to switch on the blower. Okay, now since the blower is making noise, what I will do is I will switch off the blower. And I will explain. Okay. Now what I will do, after switching on the blower, you have to wait for half an hour to 50 minutes. Okay. Why half an hour to 50 minutes? We'll let the system reach to a steady state condition. That means the state where these temperature readings will not be changing with respect to time. Okay, so after half an hour or 50 minutes, we will take readings of the temperature of each and every thermocouple. That is, if you can focus in this, that is, we'll note down the voltage and the temperature at T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, T6 likewise. Okay. Now, again we'll wait for 10 more minutes and we'll take another reading. Likewise, again we will wait for 10 more minutes, we will take another reading. We'll stop taking reading of 10 minutes after 10 minutes when we will see that the difference between two consecutive readings is very less or negligible. That means we have reached the steady state condition. Okay. Now, you can see here a manometer is also fitted to this, to the ending of this cylinder. Okay, so that with the help of this manometer, we can find out what is the mass flow rate of the air. Since it is a forced convection, so air is flowing at a particular mass flow rate. So we have to find out that mass flow rate with this help of this manometer reading. Okay. Now, after we found out all the values, after we've taken all the readings, what you have to do is you have to find out what is the mass flow rate. Okay, with the help of the manometer readings. Then you'll find out with the formula mCp dt, we can find out what is the heat input. Okay, now after finding out what is the heat input, if we again put in this formula, we can find out what is the heat transfer coefficient of this setup or the cylinder that is attached in this setup. Okay, thank you.